Are we good?
Yeah, we're rock and roll.
And we're live. All right, awesome. So, how was your week? Because from looking at you right now, doesn't look like you're doing too hot.
Yeah, so I injured my hand at work, so yeah, I'm one hand right now, and it's been a struggle.
It looks like yeah. It looks like you're struggling.
It's been a fucking struggle.
Like you've been going through some things.
Yeah. So and then what makes it worse is this is my dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so yeah. If it was my left hand, bro, I'd be cool, but
It had to be the dominant hand.
right, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's the hand I use the most at work. So
Yeah. Work. Okay.
all right.
That's what we call it nowadays. Oh, I had. I was gonna tell you, but I wanted to wait till the podcast so it was fresh in my mind. But I have one of the funniest experiences. I gotta tell you this story. All right, so I had to go. All right, so I had to go get something for work. Right, I had to go get some bolt cutters. So I shoot up to Home Depot. I deal with Home Depot people. I get the bolt cutters. I come back. I see a Taco Cabana. Now, mind you, Taco Cabana is not that great.
Yeah, they're decent.
It's one of those
it's hit or
places you
miss.
go where, well, that one especially. It's one of those places you go like where you just need something, and it's way overpriced for what you get.
Right.
All right, I pull up in there. I asked the lady, I was like, "Hey, I want I want a thing of, I want some tacos, but my truck is loud. I have a loud muffler on it, so like it's got a rumble to it." And she couldn't hear me, so I cut the truck off. And then halfway through, when I was about to repeat my order, I was like, "You know what? I want some nachos. That sounds good." And mind you, I'm on my way to work too, so I told the lady, I was like, "Yeah, I want some nachos." She goes, "Well, they feed like 6 to 8 people." And I was like, "You don't have anything smaller, like a small thing of nachos?" She was like, "Yeah, I got you." I was like, "All right, cool." Pull up, pay, get my nachos. Everything's good, right? So I hit the highway. We're cruising, and all of a sudden we come to a dead stop right on I-20. So I'm like, damn. But in my mind, I'm like, but I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah.
So what I do, because I'm such a safe driver, I grab my bag, I put it up on the center console, right? And so I got this thing, like this just big round thing of nachos. I set it on my center console, pop the top off, and start eating nachos in traffic. Okay? So people take notice of what I'm doing because we're dead stop. We're bumper to bumper dead stop traffic, right?
Right.
People start taking notice of what I'm doing, and I'm starting to get a lot of weird looks. I was looking around like, I'm hungry. Like, what do you want me to do? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna just not. It's not like I'm driving and then I have it in my hand. And like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's on my center console and we're stopped. So the left lane starts to move, and all of a sudden, I hear this yelling outside. Mind you, I'm chowing down on these nachos. I'm listening to the radio. Everything's cool. We cruising. You know what I'm saying? While sitting in traffic, stuck. Like, life's good, right?
Right.
All of a sudden, I keep hearing this, "Aye, aye, aye." I'm like, what the fuck? So I look over, and this guy is doing this, like, roll down your window. I was like, what the fuck? So I roll down my window. It's an automatic window. So I hit the button and roll down the window. I was like, what's up? He goes, "Hey, are you eating truck nachos?" I was like, I guess so. Yeah, he goes, "I like you. You live dangerous." And he drove off. I was like,
What the heck?
bro, if it was on TikTok, it would have been one of the funniest fucking TikToks ever. It was so funny because it was so random. What the fuck? I've never heard of truck nacho.
What the hell?
That was the first time I've ever heard anyone say truck nachos.
What the?
Before.
Yeah, I got so many damn questions. So like, was he sitting there the whole time or?
No. So like the left lane started moving, but I think he took notice of what I was doing. Because mind you, like my truck's big. You've been in my truck. It's got a really big window. It's an F-150. It's pretty big. And I had my sunroof open too. Not open, but like I had it, pulled back. So like, I could get a little air in there. So like there's a lot of light coming in. So I think that's what people really noticing is because I don't have my windows tinted.
Okay.
So people were paying attention to me hardcore. Like I'm just sitting here like consoles like right here. I'm literally just nachos, just chowing down as many as I can because I know once I get to work, it's over with. There's no more nachos. I gotta go straight to work because I'm already running late.
Right.
So yeah, and then like as he pulls up, he's like screaming at me. He's like, "Hey, hey!" Trying to get my attention. I was like, "What the fuck?" I hit the button, I'm rolling down. He goes, "Are you eating truck nachos?" Ah, man. Here's the thing. It wasn't even funny until I got to my job.
Oh, okay.
And then when I sat there, I just started laughing. 'Cause I was like, that was the weirdest experience I've ever had. Like I've never heard of truck nachos before.
Yeah, I've never heard.
Apparently, it's a thing.
It's nachos you eating in the truck? So is there a car nacho? Minivans with nachos?
It's got to be.
Airplane nachos?
I don't think. It's airplane food. But I think like the thing is like, what can you really eat that's like mobile?
Oh, okay.
In a car.
Right, true.
Nachos is not the first thing that comes to your head. You think burrito, right? You can hold it in one hand, and you have the cup holders you could use as a burrito holder.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, true.
And then you have tacos, but it's a little messy.
Yeah, it's a little messy. Yeah.
It could get really messy, right?
You live in dangerous. Okay.
So nachos.
What the heck?
And they were chicken nachos, like covered in cheese. They were loaded down. No sour cream. So I don't fuck with that. But like it were loaded down. And so like I'm chowing down on these things. This dude's literally trying to he's like, I like you. You live dangerous. And he just drove off. I was like, what the fuck? And then it didn't hit me until I got to work, and I just started rolling. I was like, I gotta tell Fred that.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
This is the funniest fucking. It was one of the funniest moments.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
But like, what are foods that you could really eat that are mobile? Like fries. That's obvious.
Fries.
That's easy one, right? Because you could put those in the cup holder, and you got
a burger.
You can,
but it's like.
But it's living dangerous.
Yeah.
But like burrito is one thing I know you can eat mobile because I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Fried chicken's another one.
I recently ate pizza mobile.
Pizza's another one. If you could fold it, like if you fold the pizza and then you can eat it that way,
Yeah. I've ate pizza while driving.
Now, if you're eating like a big slice and you haven't folded it, then you're living dangerous.
Yeah, you're living dangerous. I was driving and
it can only be like 1, 2 toppings max, right? Because you can't have a full supreme pizza.
No, I had a meat lovers throw some pineapples on there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you was definitely living dangerous.
Yeah, I was definitely living. By
like,
myself, popped the box open. I was like driving with my knee. I'll put that down. Started to click.
Wait. So you took a bite of the pizza and then put it back in the box?
No, I put it on the box.
But was the whole box for you?
No.
You don't see a problem with that?
I took a slice out.
Yeah, but you took you took a slice out, right? Did you close the box when you took the slice out and then set it on top of the box?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's acceptable.
Yeah, I didn't put it. No, I didn't put it back in there.
Because I feel like if you put it back in there,
then that's
now
a
you
little.
just
Okay.
you just contaminated the whole box.
Yeah, no. I put it on top of the box.
Yeah, it's probably a good move. Because I'd be
worst thing I was trying not to slam on the brakes because now the pizza's going forward and my slice is part of my car now. So I was like, okay, let me slow down.
Yeah, and it's gonna get ground down into the floor.
Right.
And it's gonna be a whole thing.
That would suck.
Yeah, but nachos, I don't recommend driving while eating nachos. It's not a good idea. But
that's still hilarious.
If you're in dead stop traffic,
you can eat anything dead stop traffic.
I mean,
you eat a bowl of damn cereal if you want to. That'd be a little weird though.
I think like eating a bowl of cereal while driving is the equivalent of women doing makeup while driving. It's got to be equally dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, because like I've done the cup of cereal with the milk, and then like you drink it along the way.
Yeah, okay.
I've done that before. I don't recommend it because then like you get more milk than cereal, and then by the time it's all done, the cereal at the bottom of the cup is all, and now you kind of like can't clean it out. So it's stuck there all day, and then like you got to take it home and like scrub the shit. Yeah, it's a whole mess. Damn. So you'd have to like lick the whole thing clean.
Oh no,
I don't recommend it.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that.
And then like cup of oatmeal, I've done that.
Oatmeal.
Yeah. Well, like because I used to work at a call center, so like.
So you just how would you eat it? Because you need a spoon or utensil, or you just like.
Technically, no. Just raw dog that shit. Take shots.
Shots of oatmeal.
Yeah, take shots of oatmeal on the way to work. I've done it. Yeah, wow. It's like what I would do is I would put it in a coffee cup, and I had a coffee cup that was just big enough that it would fit inside my cup holder. So like I would make like oatmeal in the morning in this coffee cup, and then I would take the coffee cup outside downstairs. You're looking at me weird, and I don't like it because like I think it was a normal.
You could have just ate it at the house and just. Well, you had somewhere to be, so.
I not only had somewhere to be, but I was also lazy and didn't want to get up early to make breakfast. So like I made breakfast and then I shot out. And then on the way to work, while people were thinking I was drinking coffee, it was really oatmeal.
That's weird.
I don't think that's weird. I think that's acceptable. I think it's perfectly acceptable to have
oatmeal. I'm not the biggest fan of oatmeal, so that's.
I'm not either. That's the thing. I'm not.
I was forced to eat it as a kid, so.
Yeah. Have you ever worked in like an office environment?
No.
No.
No. It's been a warehouse or
I worked at I was dating an African chick at the time, and I worked at an office place, and like I didn't realize how African food smelled different than the rest of our food. Yeah. So like I took some jollof rice to work with me to reheat to eat for lunch, and I pulled it out, and I could immediately smell it. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck this up. This is gonna be so good. I put it in a microwave, and you could see the look of horror on everyone's face. And I was just like, sorry, not sorry. I'm finna smash this.
Damn. Well, looking horror meaning like
because it smelled bad. Like it smelled up the whole room.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Okay, I did that with curry one time too.
Curry has a smell?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it smells like curry.
What does curry smell like?
Curry. It smells like curry and turmeric powder. Like that's what they make curry with.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
powder
that.
And turmeric powder. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but like I mean, I get it because it's like, okay, I understand. Yeah, I've dealt with that, but at the same time, I'm hungry. Go fuck yourself.
Right.
Yeah, it's the kind of attitude I have at work. Yeah, I'm hungry. Go fuck yourself.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's still a hilarious story.
But car nachos.
Truck
nachos. Truck nachos.
Truck nachos. We should get shirts. Truck nachos.
That's fucking hilarious, bro. Just the way the guy did it. Do you remember that commercial? Like, hey, that thing got a Hemi.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's kind of what it reminded me of. And he was like, it was just like, you're living dangerous. He said, I like you. You're living dangerous. And he just drove off.
Oh, I wish we could have got him on the podcast.
Man,
that would have been hilarious. So how'd you meet? So, man, he was eating nachos.
So and truck nachos.
So, yeah.
That shit was funny, though. I was like, only in fucking Dallas.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, you know what really hurt my feelings last night? I'm changing the subject. Like last night, I found out that my favorite Walmart, it's right off of 20 in Gray Southwest, got shot up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was a shooting over there, and I was really sad because that was like my favorite Walmart to go to.
Wasn't that the Walmart that had that a couple years ago? Someone died in the parking lot and some shit? Like someone died in their car in the parking lot?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe.
It was off of something with a W, the street with a W.
I don't know. I know the one on Gray Southwest is my favorite. The one in Duncanville sucks. And the one that's in Cedar Hill sucks.
Okay.
So that's why I go to the one that's in Grand Prairie, Arlington, because it's like literally like right there down the street from my house, and like
Is it the one on the side of the tollway?
Yeah,
that's the one I go to.
Okay. No, not the one off of the tollway. It's right off 20, but like literally 20 in Gray Southwest. It's right by the Sam's Club and stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So apparently,
okay.
Apparently, two guys got into an argument right there, and then like they just started shooting.
Damn.
I was like, why my Walmart though? I need to take that shit back to the hood, bro. Like, why are you over here in the suburbs pulling this fuck shit?
Maybe they was like, hey, yo, it's on site when I see you. And
I don't even think it was that, because I shot you a video. I don't know if you watched it, but there was actually. Oh no! They pulled the video, but I screen recorded it because your boy knows what's finna get pulled off the internet. There was a shooting at a Pee Wee football league. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, here, I'll show you. I'll send it to you real quick so you can see it. I had to screen record it because I knew it was going to get pulled off. I was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I immediately knew Facebook's going to pull that. Because everything and, everyone violates their fucking rules and shit. Hold on. It's right. All right, let me airdrop this one to you real quick. Hey, stop playing and fucking. There we go. Where we at? Airdrop. Pachow. No, it's Kachow.
Airdrop was canceled. What?
Oh, hold on. I'll do it again. There you go. Yeah, I hit it twice. I'm still iPhone retarded, bro. I still don't understand iPhones.
Okay, hold on.
You got it? Okay.
Hold on.
Can you turn it up real quick?
Hold on, I'm trying to stop it. There it is.
Stop! So this is the crazy part though, like, cause I don't know a backstory. I just know it was Smash the Topic had it going. Are you screen recording a screen recording?
Yep.
Screen recording. How far, how deep does it go?
Right.
Yeah. So this was on Smash the Topic. I happened to see it, and I was like, "What the fuck?" But I immediately knew. I was like, "I better screen record it."
Right.
So I don't know what happened. I don't know the backstory. I have no idea. I just know that whatever happened, the coach got shot and killed.
Him?
No, this guy right Shaw.
It looks like a referee.
Well, he was a coach. So.
Oh shit! Damn.
So, I think it was a coach.
And they have it on video.
Yeah, not him. It's the other guy. He's the other guy that got killed. And it was, they were talking about it. I have no idea what they're saying and no idea what's going on. I just know the fight broke out and the shots were made. Now, mind you, I want this to be perfectly clear for the record. This is pee-wee football. This isn't like... Is this pee-wee
Is this that serious?
No. Is anything really that serious to the point where you got to pull a gun out and start shooting people that are a non-threat? Like, really?
No. I don't think so.
Breaking in your house, trying to shoot you, trying to, yeah, stuff like that I can get. There's levels to this shit.
But a Pee-wee football game?
Pee-wee football game, bro. And it really broke my heart because the dude died, and it was just the coach, and he had nothing to do with anything. He was literally the one trying to break everything up.
So he was trying to break the fight up, and he got hit.
Yeah, and he got killed. He didn't make it, which is really sad because all he was trying to do was teach kids football.
It's fucking crazy.
So we live in a world now where shootings in public are socially acceptable now. It's okay.
I don't think it's socially acceptable.
I think it is because if it wasn't, it wouldn't keep happening.
I think
about
people
how many mass shootings we have
people react. Well, I'm not. We can speak on the mass shooting stuff, but for situations like this, I think people are not thinking about the whole situation at hand. Right? They're thinking at the moment, oh shit, I'm getting attacked. I don't know who. I got my gun on me. And then after
that's a good possibility.
You know what I'm saying? They like, okay, boom, 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 boom. And then after they think like, okay, did I really have to take it that far?
Yeah, but after you're sitting in a jail cell for the next 30 years to think about it.
Oh yeah, you got a lot to think about it.
It's a really stupid idea. I just don't know, man. Like I have I
watched
too much, but like I know I could never do that, especially on something that stupid. If your ego is that big to the point where you're willing to kill for your point to be made,
so
you're a bitch.
So I watched,
hands down. That's just how I feel about it.
I watched a podcast one time, and I forgot the guy's name or the podcast name. And the guy, he was a motivational speaker, right? And he was saying like, yeah, I did he said he did 15 years in prison for killing his sister's boyfriend.
What did he do?
So the story was basically like his sister and his sister boyfriend stayed with them. Like they stayed
in the same house.
Yeah, in the same house, right? And him and his I guess brother-in-law. I'm gonna say brother-in-law for short. Brother-in-law had some words and
so they got into an argument
about some CDs. It's about some CDs. His brother had these CDs that he didn't want nobody to touch. These are his. Don't touch them. The guy touched them, apparently. Some words were said. The brother got mad and was like, you know what? When I see you, I'm on your ass type shit. Paraphrasing. I'm on your ass. So he just grabbed.
So they gonna fight? Or he was saying like,
so that's what he was saying. So his sister calls him, was like, hey, calm down. It's not that serious. So the boyfriend grabs the phone. Like, bitch, you out. So he was like, bet, I'm on the way.
Yeah.
Gets in he said his homeboy comes and picks him up because he didn't have a car at that time. He drops at the gas station. They sitting outside his car. He said he was high. He walked up to him, was like, what's up? He said that he walked to him, and he was like an instant. He pulled out a gun, shot him 4 times, killed him. And he was like, basically the whole interview was him, don't let like two seconds of bad thinking ruin your whole life, because he said that ruined his whole life.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much what this was.
Yeah.
Because the only person that got hit was the innocent bystander who was trying to break up the fight.
Right.
That's usually how it goes, too.
Yep.
It usually seems like it's the guy that, is trying to break the fight up and keep the peace is the one that ends up getting killed.
Yeah. And I think at that moment, he wasn't really thinking, But
the thing is like that's what I keep going back. This is the reason that the government keeps coming for firearms, though, is because we keep making stupid decisions like this, and you can't call this decision anything other than stupid.
Yeah,
it's exactly what it was. It was a stupid decision.
There's no. I look at it like this. There's no situation that I feel like that I need to pull a gun out when there's no guns pulled out on me at a pee-wee football game and start firing. There's no situation I feel like
Pee-wee football. There were kids there. Like we just gonna throw the kids out the window. Like we don't care about them no more.
I get if someone comes up with me, pull their gun out on me. Okay, yeah, I got the right to defend myself. But I know I'm gonna make sure.
Who takes a gun to a pee-wee football game?
Somebody who.
That's my point, though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like that was the whole point I was trying to make. Like who? Why? What in your head think? Like where in your mind are you where you think, you know what? I'm gonna go to my my little cousin's game or my little son's game or whatever. Let me get my gun real quick. And I can understand if you carry a firearm for protection, but you became the aggressor when you just started shooting out shots into the crowd of some bullshit you should have let go.
Right.
When you have a gun on you, the best thing to do is to leave the situation.
Yep.
Let the man think you won. Fine, whatever. It's not that big of a deal.
Right.
But people let their ego get the best of them. And when ego and firearms are in a mix, it's never
bad.
A good combination.
Yep.
And I think that's what we have here.
Yep. That's what I think so.
It's a shame. But shout out to Smash the Topic. I appreciate y'all airing that, even though it you know,
Lancaster, Texas, one person shot.
It got taken down already.
That shit is crazy, bro.
That's sad, man. We can't even go to a fucking football game. We can't even go to a pee-wee football game, nonetheless, without getting shot at now. It's like it's getting ridiculous. Is it weird that I'm almost on the side of take everyone's guns at this point? Because like it's like the way I look at it is like this: like you have a bunch of children with toys, and they're not being responsible with them.
Right.
What do? You take them away.
But if other kids get that same toy,
right? So that's where it becomes
I can't
unfair.
Have that toy. Wow,
right?
You know what I'm saying? That it's a sticky situation,
right? See, that's where it becomes unfair because now we all have to suffer for the hands of the few that don't know how to just be adults.
Because criminals they get their guns regardless. People who
but this is the crazy part, right? So like if they came and they outlawed all guns, we are now all criminals. And what you're doing is you're setting up a precedent right now to where you're going to have the FBI and the ATF literally kicking down the doors of regular civilians and taking their firearms. And that's going to lead to a really bad situation.
Especially in America.
Especially in the most armed nation in the world.
Yeah. That's something.
So it just seems like it's a bad idea all around. But I get the reason why. When you look at the mass shootings, you look at the school shootings, you look at the fucking idiots that do this shit. It's like, I kind of get it. I'm tired of not feeling safe. And I'm tired of the only time I feel safe is when one of my homies got a pistol on him or I know I'm around somebody that I could trust that I know I'd be safe with if shit goes down.
Right.
But we shouldn't have to live that way.
Yeah. I 100% agree with you.
And I think that's the worst part about it. We can't even go to pee-wee football games somewhere.
But I don't think the government's going at it right though. Taking everybody's gun, I think they're instead of finding a solution for it, they're like, let's just take it.
So they're not taking firearms necessarily, but they are trying to ban ARs, Armalite rifles, and then they're also trying to limit clips. So you can't have 30 and 50 and 100 round clips. You can only have I think it's like 10 shots or some shit.
But
I still 10 people.
Yeah, there's still bullets go through people. So I mean,
probably more. And then they're limiting the type of ammo, and like they're trying to do all sorts of shit. I don't think it's gonna pass. Not here in America. But I think that if we as civilians, as like normal civilians, would take this a little bit more, we were all responsible with it.
I was just about to say if people are just more responsible.
Like you remember the guy that shot his girl's baby daddy on the front porch, the white dude?
Yeah, bro.
See, that's what I mean by he was a responsible gun owner, right?
No,
but
he was
let that situation.
His ego got all up in there.
Exactly my point.
You ain't gonna come and this is how I live, and then he was like, "You ain't gonna do nothing. Reach for the gun, trying to get it." I don't think he was gonna grab the gun and shoot you. I just think he was just trying to, get the gun away from you, and you.
Yeah, but still, if you try to grab the gun, like if you try to grab at a gun and somebody has it, the gun will shoot you.
Yeah, true. But I think how he was looking at it is like, these are my people. Like, I know y'all.
I think he was looking at it like
you're my. You know what I'm saying? My baby daddy.
I think the guy that shot him was looking at it like, I'm gonna protect what's here,
right?
Because we don't know the other guy,
right?
And that was one thing that I did bring up. I was like, hey, we don't know what that guy was like. Like, we don't know. We only saw one side of that story,
right?
Really, and the other guy can't tell his side now, right, so it is kind of a little unfair. But at the same time, like, it was still murder either way.
Yeah.
You ain't getting out of that.
My thing is this: why have the gun out? Just fight them.
That's what I'm saying, because people don't want to fight no more, Fred. People too scared to throw hands. What you have is a generation of people who grew up too scared to fight. They never got punched in the face. They never threw a punch. They don't know what that shit's like. They know it. They don't know it's gonna be okay when you walk away from the fight.
Right.
Win or lose don't matter. You're fine. You walk away from it.
Right.
They know, get pistol, shoot, boom, boom, everything's fine. And that's what they think until they're in front of the judge. They're doing their arraignment. They're trying to post bond or trying to figure out, if they're gonna get, if they're gonna get bail. Mm-hmm. And then they're doing their time. And then they got, like there's so much more that goes to this shit. And then you got to deal with gen pop. Then you got to deal with, all this other shit. And then you fuck up. Now you're in isolation. And it's like this whole thing that you've wasted your whole life on just for your ego. And it just doesn't seem like something I would do.
Yeah.
If I put it to you like this. Look, if I had to kill a motherfucker, there was a goddamn reason.
Right.
I'm not finna go out here and just do the motherfucking most and you know what I'm saying? Like sit here and puff my chest out to everybody. Fine, you got it. You won. Whatever. Bro, I'm not finna deal with this.
Right.
I don't know. I have a philosophy. I think the biggest mistake we as humans do is think we have time.
No.
And the one thing we do is waste time. We waste a lot of time.
Yeah.
Your time's not guaranteed here.
Oh, no, for 100%.
And the thing is, it's like what I think we do is I think we use time. Think about what we do. We sell time for money. It's called a job.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
You sell 8 hours of your day for a little, $100, $200, however much you make a day, right?
Right.
So the one thing we have, the most precious thing we have, the one thing that can't be bought is also the one thing we waste the most of.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're doing 35 years in prison over something stupid like this, that is a complete waste of life.
Yep.
Like, what was the point of that?
Like I said, I don't think it's them. I think it's a split decision that they.
Well, I think people should probably start thinking a little bit more before.
I'm pretty sure if he thought it through before, I'm pretty sure if he had a moment where right before he pulled the trigger, he sat there and was like, okay, let me think about this. What are the outcomes, right? I think if he went through that whole step, I don't think he would have probably pulled the trigger. I think at that moment he's thinking like, oh, I'm getting hit. And then after he's like, oh, shit, I shouldn't have did that. Or I probably should have just.
But he didn't even hit what he was aiming for.
Yeah. And it's like, you getting, like, it looks like you're getting jumped. And you really going to shoot into,
There's kids there.
You obviously shot and didn't know what the hell you was aiming at. You kind of just.
And there's kids there. I'm going to keep going back to that because that's the most. This is a pee-wee football game, bro. Pee-wee. These kids are this tall. And you shooting at it. Really, bro?
That's crazy.
Really? Come on, man.
And what if it was something as simple as like, my kid ain't getting playing time?
No, it could have been. I really honestly don't know. I don't know the backstory. I just know what happened, and when I'll learn more when it comes out. And if I find anything new, I'll bring it back and update you. But
that shit is
I don't know
weird.
how much. I don't know how much of that I'm gonna find out.
Right, that's weird.
But on another note, right, and this is speaking on the football terms because now football season's back. I'm stupid excited.
Oh yeah.
And I want to talk about something because not only is I'm a huge Arizona Cardinals fan. I have been for a very long time. Mm-hmm. And a lot of, people ask me why. And, I love the history. I love the Bidwell family. There's a lot of stuff about the Cardinals. I love the fans. I meet a lot of fans that are just awesome. But I'll tell you this much. I was not really happy when Kyler Murray was drafted. I would be the first to tell you I was not happy. I feel like Rosen was getting shot out of the cannon and just into the fire, and I felt that was a little unfair. But 3 years have passed, and I'm 100% convinced that Kyler Murray is the guy.
Yeah, talk about the Rosen situation. I think he hasn't really got a chance to show because literally, let's put it in context, right? Peyton Manning, his first year as a rookie was god awful, and he's considered one or a few of the greatest quarterbacks who ever laced them up. So like, what if that could have been Josh Rosen, but like he literally got packed up. He had 1 year and then got packed up and has not.
Not only did he have 1 year, he was learning under Sam Bradford. which is the highest paid nobody in the NFL, like ever. He's the pimp of the NFL. He got paid a lot of money to do absolutely nothing. Went out there, dropped bombs on nobody, did absolutely nothing, and then they had to put a brand new rookie straight out of college in there to end the season the way they ended it, and it was bad. I believe we won 2 games that entire season. Yes.
Oh yeah, because y'all did have the first pick in the draft.
Yeah. We won 2 games, and we used that number 1 overall draft pick for Kyler Murray. And I'm gonna be honest, because we've talked about Murray before. I don't know if I've talked about him on the podcast, but
I don't think so.
I knew a lady back in the day when I was working at Home Depot a long time ago. We're talking many moons because I'm old. That was constantly telling me about Kyler Murray. You gotta watch this kid. He's undefeated in high school. He's this badass quarterback. He plays for Allen, and she's a huge Allen football fan. So I was like, okay, fine. Shut up. I'll listen. I'll watch your tapes.
Right.
So she started bringing me DVDs and stuff because I'm old. I didn't have flash drives and shit and all this cool, awesome shit. We didn't have YouTube.
Right.
YouTube
YouTube was probably
a
a thing.
It was a thing, but
just
you know what I mean. Yeah, it wasn't like So she was bringing me DVDs and like of the marching band and like all this craziness, and then she brought me a couple DVDs on Kyler Murray tapes. I wish I still had. She still has them. I don't. And I started watching, and I was like, "Damn, this kid's got a gun on him now." Like he was gunning. Did you know that all 4 years he played in high school, he didn't lose 1 game?
Yeah.
Name another quarterback.
I mean, there's a lot of quarterback
that have went undefeated.
Yeah.
Undefeated through high school.
What's the quarterback for the Jaguars? He used to play for Clemson.
Used to play for Clemson?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't pay attention.
Something Lawrence. Tyler Lawrence or
sure.
Yeah, he went went undefeated.
Let's go with that. That's his name now.
Yeah, something Lawrence, the quarterback who played for fucking.
So
yeah, he went undefeated.
But my point of bringing up Kyler Murray is this, right? Because I've now been converted to a Kyler Murray fan. Okay,
so you're 100%.
I love the guy. I'm 100% in.
Okay.
Now I have a lot of friends that aren't. I think
that's every team. Every team has, you know what I'm saying. That's
he just got a deal.
Right.
240 or 250.5 million, 160 million guaranteed, 5 years.
That's tough.
5 years. It's 160 million guaranteed, 5 years, and he has 250 million overall.
That's tough.
Here's the thing, though.
If he's your franchise, then might as well, yeah.
Well, yeah, they were gonna franchise him. Like the kid's ridiculous. He's kind of reminds what he reminds me of is like if you took Michael Vick, a little bit of I'd say a little bit of Peyton Manning, just with the arm, and just kind of combined him with what's his name, Jackson,
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
And then and then shortened it down to 5'9".
I was thinking more like I see Michael Vick with Lamar Jackson and Drew Brees' body, but shorter. Because Drew Brees with cleats is only like,
but
he's just that 6 foot, but no, he's like 5'10" with shoes on.
Yeah, but
so, you know what I'm saying?
Kyler Murray is also bodybuilder big. Like
he's
you don't
he's
see it,
stocky,
but he is 250 pounds at his age. He's solid muscle.
Yeah, he's
so he's a big boy. Like he's not as short. I mean he's short, but he's not as like fragile as people would think he is.
I just think he needs what I see when I watch him play. I think he needs to try to. For me, I feel like he has that Robert Griffin III syndrome where he doesn't slide. You know what I'm saying? He rather just get hit or try to get out of bounds or do the wiggle. He
slides all the time.
No, I'm saying like he rather to try to make something out of the play than just like
then throw the ball away.
Yeah, throw the ball away. Don't take the big hit.
He is bad about that.
Just throw the ball away. Don't risk. Don't risk it. Because RG3 was really, I'm going to make something happen.
Well,
then get steamrolled by a linebacker and
shit.
Well,
that's the problem because I was a huge, I really do, still am, respect RG3 like tremendously. What happened with RG3 is at the time Redskins, because that's what they were.
They fucked him. Yeah,
he should have never went in that game hurt.
Nope.
But anyway, the reason I brought up the whole Kyler Murray situation is because he came out on a press conference and he had to let the haters know who the fuck he is. And I want you to watch it so that you can see what I'm talking about. I don't know if you've seen it. I sent it to you so you can look it up real quick. So he came out and he was just like, okay, so we're going to clear up a couple things because what you're doing, and what y'all been saying is kind of disrespectful. So he comes out and he's basically saying, like, let me lay out the accolades for you so you can understand who you're talking about. I think it's the first thing I sent you. I want to say. No, it was not. Let me resend it real quick. I have it in mind, so. But anyway, and so he was basically like, I want to shut this down real quick because what y'all are doing is disrespectful. And I was just like, okay, I see what you're doing here. Oh no, I don't think it's sent. Okay, I'll find it real quick.
Okay.
I'll find it real quick. But yeah, so he did this interview, and I gotta admit, after that interview, I was like, he literally, like, he just walks out, he just throws his dick on the table, and he was like, all of you can suck it. That's exactly what he did, bro. And I'm gonna show you as soon as I find it. It was like the craziest thing. It's right here. All right, so let me turn this down. I'm gonna shoot this over to you real quick. Share. Should pop up. You're in the wrong one. Blyau. Check this out. So listen to the whole thing. It's not a long interview. It's only like 5 minutes, and I forgot Fred has ads. Loser.
Right.
Fred's a loser. All right. So go ahead and let it play and turn it up. All right. Check this. Check out what he says. I want y'all to hear what he says because he has to, like, he really just shows you who he is. Like, I really fuck with this. I really do.
Okay.
Go ahead, play it.
How is everybody?
Mind you, he didn't tell everybody he was doing this. So he literally was just like, I'm calling a press conference.
Hope y'all been great. Hope y'all have had a great off season. I'm excited for the season. Can't wait for the season to start. It's been an eventful off season for me. I'm sure for y'all too. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited what this team's capable of. I think we got a lot of great players. The continuity.
Here he comes. This is where he's unzipping
the leadership of this team. It's probably, since I've been here, it's probably the best that I feel like, as far as the team goes, I feel like it's the best, of all that we've had. Guys are gelling together. Practice so far, 2 days in, it's been good. But today, I'm talking today because, I feel it's necessary, with what's going on as far as regarding me and the things that are being said about me. It's almost, to think that I can accomplish everything that I've accomplished in my career and not be a student of the game and not have that passion and not take this serious is almost, it's disrespectful. Mm-hmm. And it's almost a joke, it's, to me,
yeah,
I'm flattered. I'm honestly flattered that y'all think that at my size I can go out there and not prepare for the game and not take it serious. It's disrespectful, I feel like, to my peers, to all the great athletes and great players that are in this league. This game's too hard. To play the position that I play in this league, it's too hard. And I don't do this often. I don't talk about myself. He just put his dick on the desk. Watch this. I have to. And so I'm going to list the accolades, to go 43-0 in high school in Texas.
43-0.
Some are going to say, it's high school. That's cool. But nobody else has done it.
Nobody else.
Go to college, win the Heisman, get drafted number 1 overall to the NFL, get drafted number 9 overall to MLB. Again, no one's ever done it.
Nobody.
Offensive Rookie of the Year, 2-time Pro Bowler. And, I'm not 6'7", 230. I don't throw the ball 85 yards. I'm already behind the 8 ball, and I can't afford to take any shortcuts, no pun intended. But those things you can't accomplish if you don't take the game serious, if you don't prepare the right way, and it's like I said, it's laughable. But to the film side of things, there's multiple different ways to watch film. There's many different ways to process the game. There's many different ways quarterbacks learn the game and break the game down. Of course, I watch film by myself. That's a given. That doesn't even need to be said. But I do enjoy and love the process of watching the game with my guys, the quarterbacks, my coaches. that's, and I think you can ask any quarterback around the league. The camaraderie in that room, the passion that goes into it. Every man in that room has a job. Every man contributes in different ways. And like I said, I think every player that has played the game, no matter the position, understands what I'm saying right now. As far as everybody in your perspective or your room having a job and contributing. So again, reiterate that there's multiple different ways to watch film, and of course we all watch film. Let's not. That doesn't need to be questioned.
Right.
But it's again, I refuse to let my work ethic, my preparation be in question.
Right.
I've put an incomprehensible amount of time and blood, sweat, tears, and work into what I do, whether it's football or baseball. People can't even comprehend the amount of time that it takes to do two sports at a high level in college. Let alone do it. Be the first person to do it ever at my size. It's like I said, this is. It's funny, but to those of you out there that believe that I'd be standing here today in front of y'all without having a work ethic and without preparing, I'm honored that you think that. But it doesn't exist. It's not possible. It's not possible. So that's all I have on that. If y'all want to talk about football or anything else.
I mean, he's not lying though, is he?
No. So here's the thing. So they put in a contract that he has to watch a certain amount of film.
Right.
Which was laughable because the whole internet, once they found out about that being in his contract, his new franchise contract, they started laughing at it. They were like, "What the fuck is this? Like, he really like doesn't watch film?" And I've been telling people for 3 years now, if you think that this guy at his size can't go out there and by the way, perform with the best of them and outperform some of your favorite quarterbacks, your favorite defenses, and pick them apart with zero preparation, you're out of your fucking mind. You're talking about the National Football League. He's not doing this in college no more. He's no longer in OU.
Right.
This guy is breaking, records right now. He's doing everything that everyone said that he couldn't do. I included.
Yeah, because think about it. He's
and not only that, I'm not trying to cut you off, but not only that, but doing it at a high level.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, we haven't had the best 3 years, but there's been a lot of injuries. There's been a lot of BS. There's been a lot of back and forth. But now that we've gotten the contract and we're here, I'm like super excited for what's coming next.
Okay.
And the thing is, I respect Kyler Murray, I think, more so, not just because he's my quarterback, but I think I respect him more because I'm 5'9".
Right.
He's doing what we should be doing. Like, he did things I didn't even think we could do.
Right.
You're the same height as me. I didn't think we could do that. Did you know you could go play in the NFL, be a quarterback at 5'9"?
Yeah, I was about to say you can.
And not only that, but like dominate the fucking league.
Right. You can make it at into the NFL 5'9", but you don't see that quarterback.
No.
You see that safety, running back.
Safety. Okay, yeah.
If you're really fast, wide receiver maybe.
Yeah.
But the quarterback, no, it's not a thing.
Yeah, that's my point. But people have been shitting on his leadership.
I don't see who though.
There's a lot of trust me, a lot of.
Is it Cardinals fans doing that or
not really so much Cardinals fans, more like haters.
No, I'm saying like.
And you have
maybe sports.
ESPN sports analysts have also been doing it. Stephen A. Smith has been on his side the whole time, but you have like Shannon Sharp has said a couple crazy mean things.
No. Shannon Sharp loves
a couple of crazy things.
Okay,
I didn't say he didn't love him.
I was about to say because he's OU. That's his, you know what I'm saying. He loves Kyler Murray.
Yeah, but then you have Skip Bailiff has said a couple things.
Sorry, my bad. Skip Bailiff. I had names wrong. Skip
Bailiff is the one that's been on his side.
Yeah,
but Shannon said some crazy
okay.
shit. Yeah,
I had him flipped. You're right.
Now,
You're right.
What's crazy to me is the fact that there's a lot of there's an analyst that brought this up, and I can't remember who, but there's a lot of your favorite quarterbacks, greatest of all time. Brett Favre is one of them, who never watched film.
Yeah,
never watched film.
He was a dick.
Brett Favre didn't even know what a nickel defense was.
Yeah, he just went out there and did.
But he went out and did shit and made things happen, and now everybody shut up about it.
Well,
so it's my thing.
Imagine if he watched film though,
but imagine if it was in his contract that he had to. That's laughable.
Yeah.
That's why I think it was like 2 or 3 days later they pulled it out of his contract.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would be like, no, keep it in there.
I think what he did as far as this press interview was awesome. He went out there and he let people know who the fuck he is. He's not only he didn't have to play football. He could have
He
played
could have
baseball.
played baseball. Made a lot more money doing something a lot safer.
Was a lot more money.
No, trust me, because baseball
right now baseball's tanking.
I mean,
so
still, but baseball generally brings in.
I would have had like the $10 million up front guaranteed. That's cool, but baseball's tanking. They're not. There's not a lot of people going to baseball games anymore, which is sad because it's a great sport, but it is a little hard to watch for me because
I feel like baseball is really fun to play, but like
to watch it,
it's kind of like golf. It's really hard for me to watch golf, but I will play the shit out of some golf.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's kind of baseball. No, you're not gonna get any argument out of me because I agree with you. I think that like if I had to go to a Texas Rangers game,
I'd probably be there 30 minutes.
I need that's why
I could do one inning.
Much.
I could do one inning and I'm good. All right, I'm good at this. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Speaking of, did you know the XFL is coming to Arlington?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has already announced that.
Yeah.
And they've already they're building the stadium right now.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for that. We have a lot of cool shit coming here to Arlington, which is kind of reason I don't want to leave yet. I'm not ready to pack up and move just yet because I want to see what's going on.
What else is gonna pop up? Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, big respect to Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
I love how he did that. He had to put his accolades out there and let people know who he is. And as men, you know, we sometimes have to do that too. We do that at our job.
Yeah.
Like, hold on. First of all, I've been doing this for 9 years. You're not going to tell me that what I'm doing is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to lay out your accolades sometimes. You got to let people know who the hell you are.
Yeah,
right?
that happened at my job Wednesday. 2 dudes were about to get to fighting because some dude had to let them know, like, bro, I'm not a rookie at this. I'll tell a story, but I don't know. It's a job thing, so.
You don't have to. No, you don't have to tell a story if you don't want to. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes you just gotta let people know who you are.
Understandable. Yeah.
And so when he did that, I was like, yeah, that just makes me respect him more. I love that guy.
For me, I respect it, and at the same time, it's just like, for me, it's like, these motherfuckers ain't in your shoes. You know who you are. So I'm like, fuck. I'm the type of person, right? Well, I lied. I just lied to myself. I am that type of person. I'm gonna tell you who I. I'm not.
Well, not only that, but I think at the age, I think 4th or 5th grade, he was a chess champion. He's also he was signed to FaZe because he could have been a pro gamer. This guy could have went pro in like 94 different things in life, and he chose the NFL.
Yeah,
which is one of the hardest things to not only go pro in but maintain.
Yeah.
Because you're traded off and moved around so much. And he got to the point where he got franchised. And not only that, with the greatest team in the NFL.
I don't think they're the greatest team.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, you're a diehard. Like if somebody asks me what's the greatest team in the NFL, of course I'm gonna say my team. But I'm saying outside of your team, what is the greatest team wise? If you look at the NFL and you can't say your team, what's the first team that pops up in your head?
Green Bay.
I was gonna say Cowboys.
Green Bay. Nope. And it's because Vince Lombardi. Green Bay all day. You can't tell me shit.
I said Cowboys just because.
No, fuck the Cowboys. Fuck the Patriots.
I hate the Cowboys and I hate the Patriots.
I don't hate the Cowboys or the Patriots. I'm just saying, when you ask me, if you were to say, all right, besides the Cardinals, what do you think is the best team in the NFL? I'm going to tell you Green Bay, and I'm going to tell you why. Because of Vince Lombardi. Vince Lombardi was a special, different guy. He was great. He left his legacy and stake on the NFL, so much so, in fact, you have the Lombardi Trophy, which is sought after every single year.
Yeah, it's a Super Bowl trophy, though. Yeah.
He went to his deathbed talking football. Yeah. And he was one of the guys that was held back and told he couldn't. And I mean, if you listen to the story,
I watched the documentary on him.
One of the greatest, most inspiring things you'll ever see.
Yeah. He didn't care about nothing but doing your job.
Yeah.
That's all he cared about. Like, hey, do your job. That's all.
Do your job. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. Do your job. Yep. When you come here, you do your job.
Yep. Yeah. I watched the documentary on him, and I was like, damn, I didn't know half that shit about him. Yeah,
yeah. And that's the only reason I would say Green Bay.
The only reason I would say Cowboys is just because they're worth the most money. Money's
not everything.
Yeah, true. But that's all.
Yeah, maybe if you want to talk about the '90s Cowboys, maybe I'll give you that much. They were a great franchise. Now I would say the '90s Cowboys, I guess the '92, '93, '95, '96, or something like that, where they went like back-to-back Super Bowls.
Was it '97?
I don't fucking know.
It was. Yeah, I couldn't.
I know they haven't won shit since Windows 98
Yeah.
was put on a Macintosh computer. I don't know that much.
It's been a minute.
It's been a hot minute. They haven't been. Oh, so speaking of, I got into an argument with a guy, Cowboys fan.
Oh God.
And instead of, I took the high road. I really did. I took the high road, and I kind of hit him with a low blow at the same time, because I told him, I was like, if you were really as great as you think you were, then you wouldn't have been in the you would have been in the playoffs more than just 4 times in the last 20 years. And he said, that's not true. And I said, look it up. He looked it up, and it was 2. The last 20 years, they've been in the playoffs twice.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like it was more than that.
So I hit him with the low blow. Oh, I've been knowing that.
Oh.
I know that because I have Cowboy fans that come at me all the time, so I have to know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's why when they talk about Kyler Murray, I'm like, I'm sorry, who beats you in Jerry's World every year? Aren't we undefeated there since he's gotten here? Last 3 years in a row? Yeah, okay then. Yeah, all right.
We can have a whole podcast strictly on Cowboy fan. I'm not gonna get
I
that
don't-
deep in there, but yeah,
And
Cowboy
I'm from
fans-
Dallas, so like I respect the Cowboys, and like I understand what they did in the '90s, and like there's a lot, like Nate Newton's one of the greats, like Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, name them, right? Like they were all great. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Tony Romo did his thing. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't the best, but he wasn't the worst. He was Kyler Murray before Kyler Murray was doing shit.
No,
He was the one moving around. He was that guy. He was good in a pocket, but he was not a great quarterback.
I don't know.
I think what happened to Romo was just injuries.
I feel like right now, Romo, if you look at Romo's career and Kyler Murray's career, I feel like Kyler Murray's had a more successful.
Yeah, but
career.
but Romo was slipping people while he was still in high school. So like, I mean,
I don't know.
Same thing with Michael Vick.
I'm not the biggest.
I think
Romo
Michael Vick
fan,
was one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to evading.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of good Cowboy players, but I just can't do it because of the Cowboy fans. That's
It's
the
the
reason
fans,
I just
man.
can't.
And I've never.
I don't even want to give them the props because I just know it's gonna blow up their head. I'm so sick of the Super Bowl talk every year,
And that should
and
get.
they don't even make the playoffs.
That shit should have
And
been
the easiest,
there. I don't know why
and
that.
what's crazy is you have the easiest conference. You have like literally a golden road that leads you right to the playoffs every year, and you can't even make
Your
that.
division's booty.
Meanwhile, my division is literally and arguably the hardest in the NFL. And yet, you know what I'm saying, we were competitors every year.
Yeah.
So let's switch. That's what I tell them. I'm like, all right, well, let's switch. I'll deal with the Eagles, the Giants, and the Redskins. Or the Commanders.
Yeah, they're not the Redskins no more.
Yeah, the Commanders.
Yeah.
I'll deal with them every year. And you could come deal with the 49ers, the Rams, and the Seahawks. And let's see how well you do.
Because
And then they get quiet. And it's like, oh, that's what I thought. Okay.
yeah, because if I don't know, they got it good over there. Like they got it good over there. That's all I can say.
They're
Like,
not easy straight. They still can't get it done.
and it's weird because every year I would say top 10. Every year they have a top 10 roster. I mean, complete roster. They have a nice roster, but it's just like I don't know what the fuck is up.
Well,
I think it's Jerry Jones.
No, I don't even think it was that. Last year it was their coach. He was really bad with clock management. And that
Yeah.
was what was really fucking him. I think
And,
Dak is good. I
penalties.
don't think Dak is great.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you. He's good. He's not great.
He's
though.
good. He's a good quarterback. He could get you there. But
I don't know if he can get you there.
he ain't gonna get he can drive the car, but he's not gonna get you to the destination you want to be
Gotcha.
at. He's gonna
He
take
can
you
win
there-
games,
yeah.
but I'm not sure he'll win.
I think he's a really good backup. That's how I feel about Dak
See,
Prescott.
I don't think he's a
However-
backup. He's a good. I put it like this. He's a quality. He's someone. If I had nobody to quarterback my team, and they say you could have Dak or fucking Drew Lock, I'm taking Dak.
Well, I would take Dak.
Hands down.
Yeah,
Because I
he
know
doesn't throw the prettiest ball.
I know I could win games with him.
Yeah, like he doesn't throw the prettiest ball, but he can chunk that bitch though.
I'm not sure about winning like Super Bowl, but I know I could win games with him.
Yeah.
But
Would you take him over Baker Mayfield?
it's tough. That's tough.
Because you have to look at your scheme, right? Because you have to look at the Saints. And you look at their scheme. Would you take Baker Mayfield? Like, let's just say that all your quarterbacks went out. Would you take Baker Mayfield or would you take Dak
Oh,
Prescott?
that's tough. I don't know. I have no clue.
I'll even throw Trey Lance in there just for giggles.
No, no one's seen what he could do, so I'm not about to risk that.
We saw what he could do. He didn't even score on us.
I'll take Dak. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take Dak.
Take Dak
because I like. Don't get me wrong. I like Baker, but something about Baker, I feel like he's the guy that talks shit but doesn't do enough.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Shit. So let's reiterate my Romo argument. Would you take Romo in his prime or Dak Prescott?
See, that's tough too. I'll take Romo.
Yeah,
take Romo.
That's my point.
Yeah, I'll take Romo.
Yeah, that's my
I'll take Romo.
Because Romo was solid.
Because I ain't gonna lie, fourth quarter Romo was pretty. Oh, was it fourth quarter Romo? I think it was fourth quarter Romo. It was pretty nice. It was either fourth quarter or second quarter. It was one of those. I can't remember.
Well, I wouldn't say he had a lot of clutch moments.
Yeah,
he also
for his time.
He also got I told you his problem was
moments.
Because they refused to fix the offensive line, and that was really what his problem was. He could have. I think he could have took him. I do because I'm not, like I said, not the biggest Cowboy fan, but I recognize talent when I see it.
All right.
Michael Parsons is a perfect example.
Yeah, Michael Parsons is a fucking monster.
He's talented.
He's a fucking monster. Yeah.
You know, Ezekiel Elliott, when he was in his prime.
Oh, yeah.
Monster.
His first 3 years in the NFL were fucking amazing. Now he's just.
Yeah, so that's my point. Like, I recognize talents. You can see who's got it and who don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Because I'm the type of person, I'm a football guy, but at that question, and it's probably a little bit of LSU in me saying no, because I'm a LSU diehard, and Mississippi State, we used to steamroll them every year. And I remember the year Dak went to declare for the draft, I think we was like our second game of the year. I mean, second to last game of the year. And we were like, well, we're getting ready for the, all our starters about to get rest or whatever. Dak destroyed us. They destroyed us like 30 to like 17 in the first before halftime hit. He destroyed us, and ever since then I was like, fuck that. At that time I didn't even know his name. I was just like, fuck that dude, fuck him, bro. And then when he went to the league and went to the Cowboys, I'm like, deep down I'm like, man, fuck you, man, because we were like, I think we lost one game at that point. So I'm like, Mississippi State, look at halftime. I'm like, we're down by what? What the fuck? What's going on? Watch the game, and he's just running over us. Not just running, but like and then he's breaking, and he just 30 yards. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And now we clog the paint, throws over, touchdown, 45, 60, 50 yards. I'm like, what the fuck? Why can't we stop this fucking dude?
Yeah.
So yeah, ever since then, I've had a little soft spot in my heart to like say fuck that.
I think. Now, I don't want to speak out of pocket, and I don't want to say anything that's negative or wrong, but I have heard from people who have met Dak that he's kind of an asshole. Now, honest true, I honestly don't know, but I would say this much: I wouldn't doubt it.
I could see it.
He kind of looks like that guy.
Yeah, I could definitely see it.
Yeah, he kind of looks like that guy. But Kyler Murray is the kind of guy that you could literally like have a conversation with and drink a beer because he treats everybody the same.
Yeah, I like Kyler.
Yeah.
I think for a minute,
like if you had to party with one, I'm picking Kyler Murray, because not even just because he's on my team, it's just because he looks like a cool dude. I think
when he got drafted, I think I liked Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray.
I did.
Yeah, I liked him a lot more than you did. I remember the day because didn't we watch the draft together? And I was like, oh, y'all might get Kyler Murray. Y'all gonna get Kyler Murray. And you were just like, nah, bruh. I
was on the bandwagon of everybody else. I thought he was too short. I didn't think he had the accolades that was going to make a difference. And but then I sat back and I started thinking about it, and I was just like, you know what? He is literally Josh Rosen. So it's like they're the same as accolades went. So I was like, okay, well, let's just see what happens.
I don't know, because and Josh Rosen, when he was in college, I think he went to UCLA. Yeah, UCLA.
I believe so.
I
want to say that's right.
He was known for being like that guy that didn't really take it serious.
Yeah, well, I mean, you remember his post interview after he got drafted.
Yeah, he was just like, whatever.
He was like, well, whatever. It took long enough.
Right. I was just like, damn, bro.
That's how you really feel. No wonder you're on the sidelines
right.
now, bitch. That's how you really feel. Like, yeah, maybe you should humble yourself.
Yeah.
Let's look at you now.
Yeah.
What team are you on? Yeah, I don't even know.
I think he played. What
Exactly.
I literally watched the preseason game, and he was playing. He was starting, not starting, but he was the. What team was it? The Rams? Wasn't the Rams?
That'd
I
be
can't
hilarious.
remember.
It can't be in the West. I don't think it's in the West.
Yeah, I think it is. Oh, Browns, right there. Yep, good
Yeah,
shit.
so it's
Yep,
not
Browns.
in the West. That's
Yep.
my point.
Browns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He really played for the Browns?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, there you go. Learn
Yeah,
something
and I was
new.
watching the Browns because I wanted to see how what's his name, Deshaun,
Yeah,
like
Deshaun. Yeah, Deshaun.
Deshaun,
Watson?
yeah, he played fucking horrible.
Really?
Yeah, ass.
Oh, what a shame.
He played
I thought
like
he-
ass.
I thought,
man.
I thought Deshaun Watson was gonna be that
I was
guy.
like,
Oh,
this does not help your case, sir. yeah, it was horrible.
yeah. Are you excited for this year?
Yes and no, because I just don't want to be ass, man. But if I'm ass, so be it.
See,
you
the
know?
Saints are one of two things. They're either on a roll or they're garbage.
So
You don't really get a whole lot of mediocrity with them.
yeah, but think about that was under Sean Payton. We don't have Sean Payton no more, so
Yeah, that is very true.
I don't know
Sean
what
Payton's
the fuck.
actually talking about coming back to the NFL.
Yes,
So I
yeah.
heard about
Which,
that
hey,
today.
if he does, do it. Whoever wants him, we need 3 draft picks. Give us your best player, and y'all gonna have him.
Well, so there's been
He's-
2 teams that
I think it was
already said-
Miami.
Miami was
and,
one.
And wasn't
and
the
then
Cowboys?
It was the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys.
Yeah. So Miami and the Cowboys were the ones that were like, hey,
Hey.
we'll take you.
All right, for the
Miami
Cowboy-
needs help. I feel like if he's going to go anywhere, go to the Dolphins. They need help. Somebody help them.
Yeah.
They have been asked since Dan Marino left. That was in the 90s.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Bro, they haven't done shit. I feel so bad for them.
I feel like they've had a few years where they're like, oh, they just made the playoffs, but didn't really do shit. But other than that, they've just been. I'm trying to think of the.
When's the last time the Dolphins made the playoffs?
They're the kings of the NFL. The Sacramento Kings, the NBA team. They're the kings of the NFL.
That's a fair assessment. Yeah, I could see that.
They're
yeah.
the kings.
Yeah.
They're just there. They'll have, like I said, they'll win some games sometimes, but they just won't really do much. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fair point.
But like I said, all right, let's break this down, right? Let's just say he comes back for Dallas, okay? Dallas, give me CeeDee Lamb, 3 first-round picks. Y'all can have
That's
them.
not gonna happen.
I know that's not gonna happen.
They're not gonna give it to CeeDee Lamb, right? I'll tell you that right
For Miami, see, y'all don't have any players. Maybe Jalen Waddle, and maybe a secondary player, maybe, and maybe 2-3 first-round picks, because he's still on the contract with us until 2025. So
Yeah,
he,
I know you definitely get something for him, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know where he would go.
yeah. So I don't know. Which, hey, I think, to me, the reason why I think he got retired, I think he got tired of dealing with our cap situation. But the problem with that is you're the one that's doing it. Like, he's putting what he was doing was we're gonna roll the can down the hill. Oh, okay, we're gonna restructure your contract and have it backloaded. Oh, we're gonna restructure your contract, have it backloaded. We'll have maybe $10 million this year to do this, but next year, oh shit, we're $100 million over the cap. Okay, we'll restructure this contract. Now we have $8 million to work with. Next year, oh, we're 100 over the. Okay, well, guess what? But you're doing that. If instead of taking the bullet for this year and just we had a solid team.
So he was just really bad at
No,
money
he was
management.
actually really good, too good at it because he kept pushing the. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
then you get to a point where all you have
You
is
have to take it. You have to take the bullet.
Yeah.
At some point, you're gonna have to take the bullet. They were just really good at kicking it down the hill.
But y'all put it all on Jameis Winston, though. So what are you gonna do with that?
I don't know, bro. Like I said, hold on. Like I said, I don't know, bro. Because Jameis Winston was playing okay. Last year, bro, I'm not gonna lie. This was me every time Jameis Winston threw the ball. Right? He was downset hut. As soon as he threw the ball, I'm like, please don't get intercepted. Oh, he caught it. Yes. Oh God. He stepped back. Please don't get intercepted.
Well, so the thing
that was
about
me,
but
man.
the thing about the Saints that I didn't like was this whole rotation between Taysom Hill
Yes,
and
bro.
Jameis Winston. This is
Bro.
like I felt like
Sean Payton had a man
Yeah.
crush on fucking Taysom Hill from some reason, and I get
well,
it.
for one, because he's awesome.
No, I love Taysom Hill. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes you don't. sometimes is the worst time to put him in the game. I'll give you a perfect example. We were playing. Who were we playing? Not Seahawks. I forgot who we were playing, but we were on a roll. We're on a roll. This is Drew Brees, the Vikings. That's what the fuck we were playing in the playoffs. Drew Brees is in there. We're rolling down the field. This is the year before he retired. We're rolling down the field. He throws Taysom in there, and I'm like, oh, I wonder why he's doing this. Throws it in there, interception, and I'm just like, why? Because if you look at Taysom Hill's balls, he puts way.
I'd rather not.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to see.
When he throws the football, he puts way too much air on it. Like he puts way too. It's so like a lob.
He lofts it.
Yeah, it's like a rainbow. Which that's cool. That's cool and all, but like
ball lofter.
Yeah, and it's bad because you give the safeties or whoever, it gives them time to react. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like getting the ball there, and I'm just like his perfect example. His deep balls, like throwing ball, looks like punt. And everybody there's this thing where like a few Saints fans, I'm in a group. And I'm in a group where maybe like 40 Saints fans, and a lot of them like, he's about to throw a punt. He's about to throw a punt.
Well,
you see that all day.
Throw it over 25 yards.
Yeah, but it's like, fuck, bro. That shouldn't be hanging up there. And
well, so the thing about what I was trying to say about the whole Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston thing was like that I wanted to see Jameis Winston play. Like I really wanted to see him do his thing and then build around him. But they kind of like they kept doing the back and forth. So we were doing that, but we were doing it with running backs. But that's normal. Yeah. Y'all were doing it with quarterbacks, and that's not normal. I've never seen that before.
Sean Payton. Okay, so Sean Payton is hard-headed to a sense of like he's like, I'm this genius guy. Look who I found.
He's got the Bill Belichick disease.
I found this guy out of nowhere. I'm gonna show you guys he's a quarterback, and he's fucking not.
Yeah, he's got the Bill Belichick disease.
He's not, bro.
Well, so here's the thing. I do remember. I don't know who y'all playing, but I do remember that Jameis Winston went out there, threw a completion. He got pulled out. They put Taysom Hill as quarterback.
Yep.
Taysom Hill throws it.
Interceptions, yeah.
And I was just like, why aren't y'all just letting Jameis do his thing? So I'm just curious what y'all are going to do this year under a new management, under new.
So we have. So the only thing that's different with us is our head coach. So I'll say this. Our offensive coordinator, I can't remember his name to save my life because Sean Payton was calling the calls. But when Bountygate happened, remember when Sean Payton got banned for a year? Our office.
Yeah, and then he went to coach's son's football.
Yeah, right. And they made the movie about it.
Yeah.
So
I remember that.
Our offensive coordinator basically took over the play callings, and we went 11-5 that year. So he's a really good. He's learned.
11-5's not bad.
He's learned, and that's That's back in the day when we had no defense. We had to score like 40 points, 50 points a game.
I remember that.
We had to score a lot of points.
Outscore everybody.
Yeah, we had to score a lot of fucking points just to win games. You know what I'm saying? So. Our offensive coordinator's decent. I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about what version of Jameis we're going to get.
You know, speaking of the Dolphins, they're in trouble right now.
What happened?
They got in trouble for something with the Patriots. They were dealing with the Patriots, and now they've got a first-round draft pick taken from them.
You know what's funny? That's our first-round draft pick.
And I can't remember what they did. I was hearing about it earlier. It was like one of those
was that the Eagles? Yeah, we traded with the Eagles. Never mind.
It was one of those glimpse things where I looked at it and I was like, oh, they're in trouble for something. And
probably.
But there's also a player that just got injured really bad, and he's out for the season already. In the season,
their quarterback?
Don't know who it is. Let's find out.
Tua?
It just popped up. I hope not. That would suck.
That would be hilarious.
Trill Williams.
He's all right. He's a safety, I think.
He's torn ACL.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, I don't know what they did. Matter of fact, let me look it up real quick.
I think they're not tampering. It's the NFL's version of tampering. Basically, you talking to someone, having like trade talks before the new league year started. That's what I think ended up happening. So
it could have been. I know it had something to do with New England. And I don't, like I said, it was just one of those things like I glanced at it and I was like, oh.
New England is so weird. I've never seen a team trade within the division. I've never seen a team do that. I think New England is the only team.
No, usually they steal in the division.
You know what I'm saying? Like they trade, like the Dolphins are in their division and they're just like, you can have this player. We'll trade him to you. What? Why do that? What the hell? The whole point is like getting him out of the division. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go. The investigation concluded the Dolphins violated the league's anti-tampering policy on 3 separate occasions. The Dolphins had impermissible communications with Brady as early as August 2019 through 2020 postseason while he was under contract with the New England Patriots.
Oh, yep. See?
So the NFL suspends Miami Dolphins owner for unprecedented tampering with Tom Mr. Brady.
Mm.
Yeah. Which is
Well,
weird.
it's Tom Brady's home.
The owner, Steven, let's see. It says NFL disciplines Miami Dolphins, suspends owner Stephen Ross, and fines him $1.5 million.
I mean, to him, that's
Yeah, it's just gonna go to Roger Goodell anyway. That's I don't know. That's a weird.
I don't get tampering. Like
I don't get tampering either, man. Like
I gotta wait.
remember
So
when
you telling me?
remember when the Patriots were in that big thing? Not the Deflategate, but the one before that when they were reading people's playbooks and shit.
Oh yeah.
I remember that whole thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always something with New England. You ever notice that? Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up though. I see
Yeah.
that because you're literally looking at my plays. What the
Yeah.
fuck? But the tampering thing is dumb. So you're telling me I can't talk to this guy about a job, right? I have to wait until you say I can. Why?
That's because Big Daddy Goodell says so.
Why can't I just talk to him now?
No, fuck that.
That's like me, right?
Think of Roger Goodell as a pimp, and the rest of y'all just hoes. Yeah. You do what Daddy says, or you
That's
get
dumb.
the smack down put on your candy ass.
That's like me and you, right? I want you for a job, right? But we have a convention that it's okay to talk about the job at the convention, but the convention's not until like 2 months. I see you walking around. Oh shit, what's up, bro? Hey, listen, I know I was gonna bring this up at the convention, but like I got a job, I'm paying this. What you think about that? And you just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We get caught. You know what I'm
get
saying?
your point.
That's dumb. Why I it's weird.
I get your point.
that's
You're
weird.
not gonna get any argument out of me. Like you're not. I'm not
That's
gonna
just
argue
dumb
with
to
that
me.
one. I think it is dumb. I think that's a stupid thing to do. But
I
at
get
the
if it's
same
like
time-
middle of the season. That's crazy. Like halfway through the season, hey, I got a job for you. You're like, damn, I'm literally training to go play right now. But after the year's over, yeah, go ahead.
But they do mid-season trades all the time.
That's true.
But only when Roger Goodell says it's okay.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they got a deadline. Now
They got a
until-
deadline. I don't know why the NFL is set up the way it is. I mean, I don't understand why the money's not guaranteed like the NBA. Like, there's a lot of things about the NFL I don't understand. So
Yeah, that's wild. The most violent sport.
yeah,
Not violent sport, but like the most.
but not even that. Like, you can literally like come in the gate, drafted free agent.
whatever.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable here. This chair is so uncomfortable. So, like, you could come in the gate right out of college. You're at $2 million. Sign on bonus, whatever. And
Right.
that's your contract for the next 2 years. You get $2 million, right?
Right.
But only like 200,000 of it's guaranteed.
Yeah.
So
The
the
other
rest
one
of
are
it, you gotta,
sisters.
the rest of it you gotta earn. But then they can literally like take you out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say hypothetically, right, as a new sign on, right,
Mm-hmm.
you have to play 10 games.
All right. And you get an extra.
And you get an extra $1 million.
You get an extra $1 million that was already added into your
already
contract.
added into your contract.
So
right.
Yeah.
So then on that 9th game, right,
They take you
or
out.
or heading into the 10th game, they bench you.
Mhm.
That's perfectly legal,
Mhm.
and now you're not getting your guarantee.
Yep.
So it's like, how is Roger Goodell okay with that,
Mhm.
but you're not okay about talking about job offers? Like that. The whole NFL is
man.
just weird. It gets sketchy. It gets
Yeah.
really sketchy
Yeah.
in some of those areas. Like a lot of red tape, and then there's a lot
Right.
of blue lines, but there's way too many gray areas.
Right. Yeah.
Where like you
Yeah.
you have like you cannot do this, this is kind of okay, but frowned upon. But this is, this is one of those things we just all do and we don't say nothing. The same way I felt about Bountygate.
Yeah.
Bountygate.
We just got caught.
That's it. Y'all just got caught. Everybody was doing that shit.
Everybody was. Hey, you see him go take his head off. That's an extra $100,000 on your. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing.
Everybody.
We just fucked around, got caught.
Y'all just got caught. Yeah, that's all that was.
We just got caught.
And then everybody else was
like, oh shit. Okay.
Oh shit. Oh.
They're doing that. Wow.
Jeez, we gotta go. Oh.
Right. They were like, oh, they did that. That's so fucked up.
How dare you? Yeah. Right. Pocketing my. How dare you guys do that? That's horrible.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. NFL's weird.
I don't know, man. There's just so much going on. Like with the referees is a perfect example. It's another thing I don't like. I don't like that the referees have that much power over a game. I think it leads to rigged games. We've seen way too many of that.
I can't even talk about
the
that.
The Saints one was the big one with the interception or with the pass interference that cost you the game. There's been look, it goes on and on. There's been multiple situations. Dak caught it. But then they say he didn't. I'm sorry, Dez caught it. Yeah, not Dak. Dak didn't do shit.
Yeah,
Dez caught it. But
then
they backdoor. They wait 5 years and they're like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, he caught it. Right. I was like, what? Where was that 5 years ago when they needed it the most? That cost them the playoffs.
Yeah, true.
You know
I think they were going. That was the championship. They were either going to the Super
Green
Bowl.
Bay interception. That was actually, that was ruled an interception. However, it wasn't. It was a completion.
Yeah.
Name it. Right, but the thing is like we could see it on a jumbotron, like because we're at home, so naturally we see all the highlights and all the playbacks and stuff. But they're there, and still can't see some of the fuckery that gets away.
I don't think it's that. I think it's they don't want to.
The rollback rules and there's so much that goes on in the NFL.
They don't want to be the guys in control of changing a momentum of a game in such a crucial moment of the game. But the problem is with that is when shit is blatantly happening in front of you, you're like, well, we don't want to be the reason this happened. But it's happening though.
That was literally the Saints.
It's happening. That happened though.
Yeah, the Rams and Saints. That's literally what the
we don't want to be the guy that throws the pass interference and gets the Saints up because we were at that moment we were at like the 40-yard line.
No,
we don't want to.
Y'all were at the 10.
No, we was at the 40.
I'm pretty sure y'all were at the 10.
No,
y'all were a lot closer than 40.
No, so because we were in field goal range, instead of taking a field goal,
I don't know why it seemed like y'all were closer.
No, we was like 40 yards towards the end zone. Well, we just got past.
Either way, it was pass interference. It was targeting. Fucking name it. It was there. It was a face mask.
It was blatant.
And they just didn't throw it.
And he was just standing there, just.
Refs just put on their glasses and they were just like.
And you know what's crazy? The dude who did it was like, I thought they called it on me. He literally, quarterbacks do this thing where they know they fucked up. They put their hands on their head and they look around. When he nailed them, that's exactly what he did. He put his hands, looked around, and then he didn't see any throws, so he did the no, not in my area. And I'm just like, what the fuck? How you going? And then after the game, he was like, I thought they were going to throw the flag.
Yeah.
I thought they was going to throw the flag, bro.
The post-conference is when I was like, you son of a bitch.
He was like, I got beat, and I was like, he's not catching this ball. So he just nailed him.
But in my opinion, and you can get mad at me if you want to, but I think the Rams are the new Patriots. I think they're going to start – because the Rams get away with way too much.
I don't think it's the Rams. I feel like they're kind of like us.
Now that they're in L.A.?
No. I'm saying I think they're like us when it comes to kicking the ball down the road, but it's them with like they find money out of nowhere.
Yeah,
they could be there. They could have $1 million to spend, but then sign 4 people for like $50 million. I'm just like, what the fuck money y'all getting? Where are y'all getting this money from?
Yeah, what
the hell? And why are y'all? When they were in St. Louis, nobody was coming because who the fuck wants to live in St. Louis? But out of nowhere, they go to.
And when they were in St. Louis, they weren't even a threat. Nope. They weren't even really in. They were in the conversation every other year.
Yep.
But then they go to LA and all of a sudden they're Super Bowl contenders. Then they're in the playoffs. Then they're in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
It's like, wow. Okay.
It was a little rigged.
You think?
It was a little rigged. Because I think that year it was supposed to be everybody.
And being the guy that has to deal with it. Like, because I'm a fan.
Right.
I'm a Cardinals fan. So we have to deal with them every year.
Right.
We play them twice a year.
Right.
Every year.
Right.
And the thing is, when we were playing them in St. Louis, it wasn't a big deal. I was like,
Right.
yeah, okay, that's our like it's a rival team. That's fine. You know, it's a division game. We'll play it.
Right.
You know, it's still fuck the Niners all day.
All right.
But then when they moved to LA, it was all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, how do you run the West now? Like, whoa. And now
Right.
we have to be the contender
Right.
to LA when back in the
Right.
day it was literally just another division game. And now
Right.
it just seems like it's extremely rigged.
Right.
Every single player that we needed that we went after, they snatched out from underneath us.
Yeah. And with
And then they waited until the offseason and sold them off.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was
They
a
did it
little
with Vince Vaughn.
Von Miller.
Von Miller. Yeah, they did it with Von Miller. It was a perfect example. We needed a pass rusher. Von Miller was open. The Broncos wanted to trade him. LA offered him a whole bunch of money out of fucking nowhere that they didn't even have, like you were talking about.
Yeah. They
Then
do
all of a
that
sudden he
every year.
goes to LA, plays 2 games, and now he's playing with Buffalo.
And that's tough. That's tough.
Where the fuck did the money come from? Like, you didn't have any.
Yeah.
You had already spent your entire budget on
Yeah.
your team.
And you fucked over your draft picks because you shipped them
Yeah.
all out.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
They're shady. LA
don't know,
Rams
man.
are shady.
There's 2 teams that I hate with a passion in the 3 teams that I hate with a passion. There's the LA Rams, the Vikings, and Atlanta Falcons.
I like the
those
Vikings.
3 teams I hate.
Shout out to
with
Skull
a
Nation.
passion.
I like the Vikings.
And you know what's crazy? I used to love the Vikings because when Teddy Bridgewater, his second year, he finally got the keys to the franchise. I love the Vikings because purple is my favorite color. So I used to love them, right? And I don't know, I think it started the year before they beat us in the playoffs with the Miracle game.
Yeah.
It was the year before that. Something I just don't like them, bro. I don't.
I
'Cause
like
every year
Skull
we
Nation.
play them in the playoffs. Some way it's always the last second heartbreak. We're up, 2 seconds left. Oh, we lost. I'm
think
like,
we-
fuck,
we don't,
bro.
We don't ever have a problem with the Vikings.
And it's
See, the problem with the Cardinals is they beat teams they're not supposed to, but then they lose the teams they're supposed to beat. That's our main problem. We lost to the Lions. They didn't even win a fucking game. The only game they won last year was against us.
yeah.
And we were number 1 in the NFL.
yeah at that time.
So
yeah.
make it make sense, right?
I think y'all went in. I think y'all went in there was like the Lions.
I think
whatever.
that's what happened.
And the
We
Lions went in there was like, "Hey, we can win this."
Also,
Yeah, we can win this.
and many people have said this. The Lions were way better than their record.
So there was a stat that came out, right? I think they had like 8 games where it was 1-score game.
1-score games. They were getting beat by field goals. Yeah.
Yeah. So literally, just a flip of the coin, they could have been 8 and whatever.
9.
Yeah.
it would have been 8-9
So,
because we
yeah.
added the extra game. Or they could have even easily, like I think that they're a better team than
They
what
just
we were
were
saying.
very unlucky
Or
at
what we
certain moments.
Right. No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a Lion hater. I don't hate the Lions. I just don't care
I
about
don't-
them.
yeah.
Kind of like the Bengals. I don't hate them. I just don't care about them.
I didn't care about the Bengals a lot more. I've been
I like
caring
the-
about them because
I liked the Browns until Baker Mayfield. 'Cause I'm not a Baker.
you know what?
fan.
I was one of those guys that I wanted to see the Browns win, even
I
though they
wanted to
were
see-
ass. I wanted to see them win.
I like Baker Mayfield. Like I like your commercials.
know,
You seem
man.
like a really cool guy, but when it comes down to it, you're just not that guy, bro.
I feel like he's the guy that, like, I think I was about to say this earlier. He's that guy that, like, all right, your friend hits a 3, right? And let's say NBA style, so people can understand this. Your friend hits the game-winning 3, but I'm talking the most shit. Yeah, what the fuck? We won, and I'm like, you didn't hit it though.
I don't even know if it's that. I really do think
what I'm saying?
that
What the fuck?
Baker Mayfield's biggest problem was him being in his own way.
I just talk too much shit for somebody who hasn't done anything.
Well, I mean, he's competitive. Like,
No, I get that. But I'm not about to. Right. So
you ever seen a meme where you have the guy that's popping champagne?
Yeah, and it's like
and
sixth
he's like
place.
sixth place. That's Baker Mayfield.
And then everybody else is like,
everybody else
looking
is looking at him like, "What are you doing?" Yeah, that's Baker Mayfield.
You got 6th place, bro.
Yeah.
What you
But
doing?
but he's talking the most shit. He's popping
He's
the
popping bottle,
champagne,
biting the metal and
biting
shit.
the metal. Yeah, and it's like,
Yeah, that's him.
That's
how I feel about him. Which he's a good quarterback. I give him that. He's a good quarterback. It's just
Yeah.
I just don't like personally. I don't
Stats
like him.
say otherwise.
I don't know.
He's not
I
franchise
say
material.
good. I call everybody good. If
Well,
you're,
you made it to the NFL. You're better than me.
Yeah, you're
but I'm
good.
saying, like,
You're There's only a few quarterbacks I'll say in the league that are complete ass. There's only a few people. But if you
Well,
in my
name
book,
'em. Who is it? Who's
my-
complete ass?
who complete ass?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Houston, their quarterback ass.
Who? I don't even know who the quarterback for Houston is.
Brock something. He's ass. Yep, sorry, you're right. Davis Mills. I do
Davis
not like him.
Mills. Okay.
I tried to see the hype. Me personally, I don't think he's that good.
All right, who else
I think
you
he's
got?
ass.
Who else you got?
I think what's his name? Ryan Tannehill, ass. I don't like Ryan Tannehill either.
That's fair.
Ryan Tannehill, I think he's ass. I think Sam Darnold is ass.
Well, he was definitely overhyped.
He was ass.
Yeah.
Ass.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston for when he played with New England. I mean, not New England. Sorry, the Buccaneers. I thought he was ass.
Well, he threw as many interceptions as he did
that's the
receptions.
knock on him. That's the knock on him. He had five. He's the first player in a long time to threw 5,000 yards, 30 touchdowns. That's great. But he also threw fucking third. He was literally throwing the ball. Somebody go catch this motherfucker. Somebody go catch this. Somebody go catch it.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
But,
there's another thing stat-wise that I don't
Tua,
like about.
my bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tatua.
Tua's
I
ass
can
too.
get-
Yeah.
Tatua, titty twister,
I
whatever.
can't say his name. I just
Okay.
say Tua.
So there's one thing that I don't like about the NFL, and
Mm.
this is one thing that really like irritates me.
Mm.
When a quarterback is throwing to a wide receiver, slot receiver, whatever, right, and
Mm.
it's picked off, it's considered a miss against the receiver.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's happened a lot.
What do you mean?
So let's say you're out on a route, right?
Right.
I throw you the ball.
Mm.
It gets intercepted. It'll count against you and me, even though you had nothing to do with that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So
It happens all the time. Like I see stats constantly dropping. And I'm like, why?
Okay.
And then I
Okay,
go and
can
I
see
look
that.
it up. I'm like, how is that his fault?
Mm.
You're throwing it, not me. I'm here to catch it. So
I think the stat that I don't like in the NFL is the interceptions that count against the quarterback, but it was the wide receiver's fault.
that's another one.
I don't like those.
So it goes both
like
ways.
like I've seen plays where like a quarterback puts it right on his hands.
Yeah, right in the money.
And
Yeah.
then the wide receiver like muffs it and it goes in the air, and then the safety's just like, thank you. And like now the quarterback's like, what the fuck? Like I couldn't put it even. I couldn't have put it better than just putting it. I could have just put it in your hands. There was no.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why did I get hit for some shit that you fucked up on? That's fucked up.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in the NFL I don't like, but there's a lot of stuff I do like.
I love.
I like all
NFL.
the charity.
I
and
could talk the most shit about it, but I
contributions
love it, man. I love the NFL.
and stuff. Yeah, no, I like all the charity contributions. I like all the stuff they do with the kids and inspiring, motivating communities. A lot of stuff they do that
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah.
I don't like Roger Goodell though. I'll go on record and say that.
I don't think there's an NFL commissioner that I've per se that I like. I look at all, I'm just like, fuck him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but Daddy Goodell is fucking dick. I just don't like that guy.
Roger Goodell.
Every time, like, do you ever notice every time he comes out for the drafts, he's
Everybody boos him. Yeah.
he's booed.
Yeah.
No one likes Roger
Yeah.
Goodell. Nobody likes Roger.
I don't think it's a personal thing. I don't think everybody likes.
I don't know.
I think everybody just doesn't like him as a commissioner. Put it like that.
So you don't think it's personal?
I don't
You
think it's just
they
like
don't
fuck
him as a-
Roger Goodell because he's a
is that
bitch.
like-
I think
so
it's
they don't
like
like him as a human being, but it's just because
I think
they don't like him
I
as a
think
commissioner.
it's like a thing like your job doesn't not like you because you're a bad person. They don't like you because you suck at your job.
No.
It's kind of like that thing. If you suck at your job, they're not like, hey, they're not saying you suck as a human. They just say you suck at this job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what I think.
I can agree. I can agree with that. I think I can agree with that.
I wish the NBA would be more entertaining though.
I think the NBA used to be entertaining before they started adding all of these like
Bullshit-ass rules.
extremely over complicated rules. Not even so much overcomplicated. It's more like micromanaging.
Yep.
You're micromanaging a
Yep.
player from being great.
Yep.
That's what made like the Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodmans, the Shaqs, the like the Kobe's, just this is like I'm just putting guys that be in that category, just muffle them all together, right? That's what made them so great, is because they had less rules.
Right.
The more you micromanage, the less I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
I've gotten to the point I don't hardly even watch the NBA anymore, because it's like every single time somebody gets the ball, dude, foul. Oh, what did you do now? Oh, you moved left instead of moving straight because you weren't holding the ball. And according, like to the rotation of the earth, it has to be 36 degrees west. You went 34 degrees west. It's foul. It's like, what the fuck what are you talking about?
Right. Yeah. I think
reach-in fouls. I get that. Backcourt violations. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things, we can't just be punching people and elbowing people in the
understandable,
face.
But
god damn, dude, you have to have that many fucking rules.
For me, it's like
it's not even the NBA anymore. It's like HR.
Yeah,
there are way too many fucking rules that are overcomplicating the workplace.
It's got to a point where I don't watch it till like maybe 20 games left in the season. I may like poke my head in. Y'all good?
That's literally what I do. I poke my head in. I'm like, did the Celtics do anything? No. Okay. Is Golden State still on top? Okay. All right. I'm out.
And then like 20 games into the playoffs, I'm like, okay, let me get invested more. See, you know what I'm saying? That's me, because I just can't trust. The NBA is probably my favorite sport. I love playing basketball. That's my favorite sport to play. I'm a natural at football, but I just love something about hitting the three. Or,
Oh, no, it definitely feels good when you hear that. Especially when you hear this.
Yeah. Something about that. It's just, I like it. But
shots up and you just hear.
I just can't watch it no more. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think maybe some of the rules made the game boring, kind of.
Not so much boring. Okay, yeah.
Less entertaining. It's not boring. Just
I think that it's really bad in the fourth quarter. That's when it gets worse. Oh, my fucking God. We have like 36-minute fourth quarters because we have to stop this goddamn clock. Every 2 seconds, someone has a ball. And it's like, I just don't know, man. Like, to me, I don't like micromanaging sports. They haven't even done it in hockey, and people fight in hockey.
Yeah,
like literally fight in
breaking
hockey.
tooths and fucking slamming people. Yeah.
Yeah. And you get a timeout. That's it.
Yeah.
In the NBA, you get thrown out of the fucking game. You're kicked out of the league and fined like $1 trillion. You got to go on an apology rant fucking tour. It's like, why?
Yeah, understandable.
I think the NBA holds their athletes to way too much to like a way high standard. And then on top of that, I feel like it's like if HR came out with a sport, it's the NBA. That's how I feel. It just seems like there's way too many fucking rules, and there's not enough fun.
Right.
It used to be fun.
Yeah.
Dude, there used to be a guy dressed up like a grandmother and go out there and start dunking on fucking people. It was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Called him Grandmama.
Yeah.
And then, like, I can't remember his name.
I know you're talking
and then, like, Gary Payton with the threes. And, like, there's so much cool shit that was going on in the NBA back in the day. I used to be the biggest NBA fan.
Yeah.
I was on it. And then over time, it's just like they just wanted to micromanage it. It all started when they started making players wear suits. Back in the day, players used to wear whatever the fuck they wanted. They used to like come out baggy jeans with gold chains on and like fucking flashy. They had the hat, and like, you know what I mean? Like it was lit.
Right.
And then it just was like, no, we're not doing it anymore. We have to be more professional.
Yeah.
Well, now we have to do the suit and tie thing.
I think.
They went from the suit and tie thing. It's like, all right, now
I think AI really, Allen Iverson really broke that ceiling, because he was just like, no, I'm not one. I'm aware. We're gonna find you.
And he was like,
find me.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, I'm gonna wear whatever.
I'm gonna wear my headband, and I'm gonna wear my white tee, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying.
Who are you to tell?
You can't tell me what to wear.
Come on, bro.
You can tell me what to do in the game, but
like in the
what
game,
I'll wear to the game.
Like you can't go out there and play like it's and one.
Right. All right, of course.
You know what I mean? Like you can't go out there with like some baggy ass pants, long ass shirt, just like double dribble and fucking like funny, traveling everywhere. I get that, right? But at the same time, like to show up in a suit and tie, you're still the guy that I knew in college.
All right.
Mouthing off at the refs. Like it's not gonna change.
And one thing to get back on like why I fell out of NBA, it's a lot of flopping and like a lot of that bullshit.
When someone says flopping, I think LeBron immediately.
I think what's his name? I can't remember his name. But what's his fucking name?
Who? I don't know any other floppers. Oh, okay. That's not true.
Okay, so I'm gonna name 3 floppers. You got LeBron, you got Kyle Lowry, Marcus Smart, and there's one guy. What the fuck was his name?
I don't know, but you know who doesn't flop?
Who?
Luka.
I don't know. Well, flopping has
I
got a
think-
big thing. That shit is a turn off, bro.
It is.
It's a soccer. It's like soccer. That's what the turn off of soccer is to me, bro.
Oh, you're talking about dude from Brazil.
Yeah. I
what was
barely
his
got.
name? Oh, it's gonna bother me all day too because I was just talking to a homeboy about that not too long
Like,
ago.
bro, why you flopping? So
Every
much?
time you go near that guy with the ball, he just falls over. Yeah.
Ow.
Axe.
Throw the flag.
God.
Oh. Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
And then
That
he
shit is
comes
not
out with the
entertaining.
yellow card.
Right.
I didn't even touch him.
I didn't even touch
I
him.
know. It's so sad. Oh, you sad little kid.
I feel like that's where the NBA is going. And this shit is not entertaining, bro.
Nope.
It's not.
Who started flopping?
I don't know, but they need to be fucking
It's got to be
slapped.
LeBron. LeBron's got to be the one that started it.
I don't know. I think flopping was a big thing. Not big thing. I think flopping was a thing before LeBron, but LeBron put it on the mainstream.
He mastered it.
Because he's LeBron. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime he gets touched, anytime like you go near him, anytime you breathe the same air that he's had to breathe, he flops over. And it's so unattractive.
I think
watch.
it's calmed down a lot more now because he's getting older in age and he doesn't do as lot.
Is it because he's getting older in age, or is it because he's getting exposed on the internet?
No, I think it's because he doesn't do as much as he used to
But why?
because he's older.
Or could be because people are exposing the shit out of him.
I think it's the age.
If you go onto YouTube right now, just look up LeBron flops. You'll just see
No,
a
no,
whole,
trust
like,
me.
trailer,
I
like
am
a
a Miami
movie
Heat-
trailer of just him flopping.
I am a Miami Heat fan. We used to call him Lee Flop.
Le flop.
Lee Flop, yeah. Come on now. Come on, LeBron. You the greatest, but come on. Yeah, we really have to flop right there.
Yeah, La Flop. I remember that.
We the one that started that. Miami Heat fans.
I
Yeah,
know.
we started that
I
shit.
know.
La
La
Flop.
Flop. Yeah. Oh shit. Could you imagine if Larry Bird would have flopped? No one would have gave a fuck. They'd be like, "Dude, get up."
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think the NBA back then, it being the tough sport that it was so much better. Granted, I don't agree with punching people in the face.
Yeah,
and,
that's a little wild.
that shit was wild, and I didn't agree with it then, nor do I now. But I don't think that it's a sport that needs to be micromanaged as hard as it is.
Yeah.
And it's gotten that way with the NFL too.
Yeah, it's
Because
getting
the
that,
NFL
yeah.
is getting there now,
Yeah.
where you can't even hit the quarterback
You can't
anymore.
touch the quarterback a certain way.
Yeah,
you
you have
can't
to-
put this much weight on. He's a fucking quarterback, bro.
Right, like
What the
he's a
fuck?
legit athlete.
It's gonna be a time and a place. It's gonna be like in the future. It's gonna be like, well, you can't touch the
You
quarterback
can't
once
look
he
at the
hikes
quarterback. Yeah, you have to wait till the quarterback hikes the ball before you can look at
And
it.
you have to
Everybody
wait-
turn around.
it. You have to wait 5 steps. If it's before 5 steps, you can't touch him. What?
Like the
Come on.
5-second rule, like you can't rush the,
Right,
like
one,
the quarterback.
two. So you sitting
yeah.
there.
Remember that shit we used to
Yeah,
play? Yeah.
yeah.
It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you throw it. Oh,
Oh, right. Yeah.
that's what it's gonna be like. We're gonna get to that point. We're gonna get to the point where the NFL is so micromanaged that it's just unwatchable.
I don't think.
It's already kind of gotten there. Like, I mean, because you have two things going on. You have one side where like there's people scared to throw flags, and you have the other side that are people throwing flags at everything.
Yeah.
And making up rules. Like
Yep.
at this point, they're just coming out with shit.
Yeah.
Well, the NBA is the opposite of scared to throw flags. Instead, they're just throwing it at everything just in case.
Yep.
There's been so many times where I've been watching a game
And
and they'll call like a foul on whatever.
And you're like,
a
what?
technical or whatever it is, right?
Right.
And you're like, where? What? And they go back and watch it. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, it wasn't. Well, why are we stopping the game for this? Because you think there's something.
And the
problem,
problem, you know what's crazy? The problem is once they call it, they can't uncall it. They can't be like, okay, that wasn't. What they'll do, they'll just be like, oh, it's a common foul now. It's like, but you obviously seen that
Right.
nothing happened.
You saw nothing happen. Yeah.
I don't know.
And
I don't know.
I don't know. People getting ejected from the game, or
Yeah.
at least sat out because they have too many technicals.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that going on. Like that's just shit. I don't agree with.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna change the subject off of sports because we can talk about that all day long.
Right.
I saw something the other day. I think your aunt sent me this one. She sends me a bunch of stuff, and I thought it was hilarious, and I want to show you because we talked about the elephant. Remember that?
Right.
So let's see if we can get this to play, or at least get it to pull up. Don't know what that is. So obviously,
Let me do this.
something happened here. Is it gonna come out? If not, I think I could screen record it and just send it to you. That'd probably be easier.
Yeah, this shit.
Because I don't know why that's. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. I'll go ahead and just screen record it as it's playing through, and then we'll go from there. By the way, so she sent me this thing, and as I was watching it, I was just like, man, like animals are losing their shit, and like I think it's for good reason.
So
Now in this particular thing, what you're gonna watch right now is like this horse, like just went ape shit on this fucking person.
So before we get into this, I actually seen this happen in real life.
Like for real?
Yeah. So for people who don't know, I deliver water. I'm not gonna say the company I deliver for, but I deliver water, and my route is in. I deliver to a lot of ranches that have a lot of horses, and the story I'm gonna try to make it quick. The story is basically I'm delivering a lot of water, and I'm delivering water to this ranch, and all you see is people running. I'm like, well, what the fuck was that? The guy, my trainer, was like, probably nothing. So we get to, so we continue delivering the water, and out of nowhere, I see this lady has a towel wrapped around her arm, and blood everywhere, and I was like, what the fuck happened to her? She's crying really hard. They're rushing her into the car, and he's like, get her to the hospital right now, get her to the hospital right now. And as he walked by, the two got horse handlers. He's like, so what are we going to do about the horse? He just fucking latched onto her arm. And I'm being nosy. I'm like
what are you going to do?
Yeah, so what happened?
Did they like put it down?
I have no clue.
No.
I don't know. But basically what happened,
I can't
the
hear
lady
ending to a story.
Yeah, the lady was moving the horse to another location because they're cleaning out his stall, I guess. And the horse, I guess, didn't like her, bit her arm, and like fucked her arm up. So I've seen a horse. I haven't seen it, but I know.
But look what this horse did to this lady.
I think it's a dude, right? Yeah, it's a dude.
I don't know if it's a dude or lady. I have no idea. Check this out, though. It just fucked that person up.
First of all, my thing is this. First of all, is this, right? The horse got you. Why aren't you trying to run? Even though I know the horse is going to probably catch you really easily. But I'm not going to sit here and get fucked up by this horse.
Not really. There's a tree right there. Like, you could climb the tree. Look.
I don't think he could climb the tree because the fucking horse has obviously got his arm in his mouth. So
I won't play. I don't know what I did. I think I broke it. Oh, there it goes. Look, right there. Like, why can't, if you could get free, just climb.
Well, here's the thing. The horse has his arm.
Yeah.
So
it's not a very tall tree either.
Think about this, though. The horse just got through nibbling on your arm, and you're going to try to use that same arm to climb up a tree.
Adrenaline's a hell of a drug.
True.
Adrenaline make you do shit you never think you can do.
Yeah, true.
Did you know, Fred? I found out some shit.
What?
This is off topic. But did you know your brain actually limits your body? Your brain tells your bones and tells your muscles how strong it needs to be to survive. So you have a cap. If you took that away, you could almost be limitless. Because the femur, like your femur and your supporting muscles, like your forearm and your shins and stuff like that, can hold weights that are unbelievable, 600 pounds plus.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't for your brain telling your body to limit itself, who knows where you'd be?
I didn't know that.
I learned that the other day, and I thought about it, and this is where my first thought goes to. I was like, so you're telling me that zombies who have no brain would actually be more powerful than you would think?
Oh.
Because they don't have a brain telling them to be limitless or to be limited anymore. So they would be like limitless.
That's probably why. Well, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I thought of that the other day, and I was just like, whoa.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
This horse, on the other hand, I don't know. Back to what I was talking about, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what this guy did or this chick did or whatever it is.
I
don't know, but I can tell you that this horse had enough.
Yeah, right.
This horse did this shit for the culture.
Look at this shit.
All my life I had to ride. Look.
That's a dude, I think.
And Oh man, it's bit right into the fucking side. That horse is fucked.
And my thing is this:
That
what
person,
the fuck is the dude, the other guy in this video? What are you doing? Get this horse off of me!
What's he gonna do? Jump on his back and just like ride like
Shoot this motherfucker or something.
I don't think it works that way for him. I mean, I don't know. I don't handle wild animals, and this is the reason. Because
get this
I
motherfucker
don't
off,
trust them.
or just run, bro. Try to escape, he's sitting there taking it. He's just like, nope. This is reality.
This is what I'm going through.
This is what I'm going to have to go through,
This
bro.
is it.
Run, get up and run. I'm not.
There ain't a whole lot you
I'm
can
not sitting there and taking this. I'm about to try to run.
Yeah, well, there's not a whole lot you could do. If a horse is going to attack you, it's going to attack you. If it's going to rape you, it's going to rape you. Guess what? Now this is happening.
You know what's crazy? This is probably not even the worst thing the horse could do to you.
Probably not.
Biting, if a horse chose you, decided, I'm going to bite you instead of stomping the shit out of you, you're lucky. Because if he would have stomped you, you'd be dead.
Yeah, probably. I mean, like the kick force on a horse is like
You would be dead.
stupid. Yeah.
You would be dead.
Yeah, I've seen. I watched a video one time. It was a horse that was like sitting there getting pecked at by a was it a geese? A goose or something
Stomp
like
that. Yep.
And he ended up kicking it and it broke the goose's
Neck, yeah.
And that motherfucker was flopping around. I was like, yeah, I bet you won't do that again.
Yeah. Fucking what the hell? I know exactly.
Their kick power
It's
is
crazy.
really strong, bro. Like really strong.
So, you know what I'm saying? I would be like, you know what? He could be doing worse.
But what's the bite force of a horse?
Probably extremely crazy too.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Well, either way, Mr. Ed had enough of that.
Mr. Ed.
And said, fuck that shit.
Mr. Ed.
Yeah, it's a reference a lot of people won't get.
That's
Used to be
funny.
a show that
Imagine
talked
if that was really Mr. Ed. You give me your motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're sitting there like, what did I do? Shut up.
Yeah.
He's sitting there talking
that's
to you.
what I'm saying. Like that, yeah, that horse did that shit for the culture. That was for all horses.
What the fuck did you do? What if it was one of them things where he was branding the horse? I'm not sure they brand anymore. I think they do like paint things like where they just market. You know what I'm saying?
Or tag the rear.
Yeah. I don't think they brand anymore. That's like way back.
I mean, they probably doing like way off in the hills of Kansas somewhere. Or
right.
some shit.
So I don't know, but yeah.
Whatever that person did.
It's that meme.
guarantee
What did he
won't do
do
it
to
again.
make them that mad? Yeah. What did you do to make that horse that angry?
I don't
that
know.
it wanted to eat you.
I don't know. Like I said, I bet you won't do it again. So
I'm pretty sure that. I want to know the backstory.
Did
you lose an arm?
Know the backstory. Like I always.
Did you
wanna
lose an
know
arm
what
or
you
something?
Did
Did
the
you,
same
like-
thing when the lady got attacked by the elephant? We still haven't really found a definitive answer of what happened. It's all kind of speculation.
right.
And I don't know what happened with this and the horse. I don't know what happened with the Pee Wee shooting. I hate not having a backstory.
Right.
You know?
It because sometimes the backstory solves it. Well, that's what you get.
Yeah.
That's what you get. Or like, damn, this
I
animal
don't
just
know
kind
if
of
it's
like.
I don't know if it's like I have a definitive reason. Like I don't know if there's a reason. Like I don't know if it's me wanting to point a finger at something and be like, well, "That's what you get," or
Right. Or like,
or you shouldn't have did that.
that
or
animal's
you're in the
crazy.
wrong.
Wow, you know what I'm saying?
Or
Yeah.
if it's just because I'm just nosy and curious. I don't know what it is, but I hate not having a backstory on things. Like when someone comes in, like I hate real shit. I hate walking in on it like midway through a story because I didn't hear what happened before.
Right.
And so now I'm sitting here like listening to the rest of it, and then I'm like, okay, so what happened?
Right.
Like,
Could you start over?
Like, could you start over? Like, so what happened?
Or
at the
like
beginning?
you're not focusing and someone says a joke and everybody else is laughing. You're like, wait, what happened? I want to laugh. Wait, what happened? I want to hear the damn joke.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What happened? Like, yeah. What was it?
Why is everybody laughing? I wanna,
Tell me.
Right. Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I have a need to like know. I need to know everything.
Yeah. I got that. That's me.
My youngest son's like that. Like he wants to know everything that's going on right now. Like, tell me what is going on.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, it's not even serious.
Yeah.
But then I have to stop myself because I'm like, dude, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Like I walk in and like I hear, like you said, like I'll hear someone laughing and I'm like, oh, joke. I need to know what it is. Like start inching my way over.
Right.
To the conversation.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I overhear conversations I didn't want to hear.
Yeah. You're just like.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, I probably shouldn't be a part of that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Karen is tripping.
Yeah. Now I've been in conversations where I've heard somebody say something and I'm like, oh, I want to join this conversation, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let them have it. Fuck.
No, it's even worse when you don't know the people, but they're having a great conversation.
You're like,
you know a lot about.
I want to have this. I want to talk too.
And they're giving misinformation, and you're sitting there like, that's not even true, you son of a bitch.
All right. I'll give an example, and then it's getting. Then we'll go ahead.
They're probably
wrap it up.
This up, yeah.
But I was at work and I was on lunch, and these two guys were sitting next to me, like maybe 2 tables over, and they were talking about Apex, and they were saying some shit, and I was just like, oh, I want to say some shit so bad. Oh, Nick, what? No. I'm like, no, I want to say something so bad, but I was like, you know what? I'll let you guys have it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I was sitting there, my trainer's looking at me, you good? I was like, nah, man, I play Apex, and I want to join this conversation, but I don't know them. I don't know them.
Trainer was just like, what?
Right.
Aren't you grown?
Right, what the hell?
Aren't you a whole fucking man-child? Like,
right. I'm like, damn it.
Oh, my God. That's happened to me, though, like, especially at work. Like, actually, that happened to me today. So I was walking by, and I could hear what the guy was playing on his phone, and he was playing someone playing Apex. And I know that because I know the distinctive sound of what it sounds like when you knock somebody.
Oh, yeah.
That's a sound. I know that from anywhere.
No, that's not the sound, but
it's just,
yeah.
Pew!
Yeah.
Like that little, yeah. And I heard it, and I looked back, and I was like, he plays Apex. Right. You don't watch Apex if you don't play it.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know Apex Legends by now, and like it's season 13, like, you don't play it. So and that's okay. That's fine. I get it. But when I heard it, I immediately wanted to run up to that guy and be like, "Oh, what rank are you?" Right. And I was just like, "I'm not doing that."
Right.
I don't even know this dude.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's
this guy might have a knife on me and be like, and start shanking me.
Right.
Like, I don't freaking know this dude.
That was me.
I was like, "Yeah, I probably should."
Damn, I want to. You know what I'm saying? Talk to these guys, but I don't know them.
Yeah, I've had that. I've had that problem with COD too.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when Warzone dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Warzone first dropped, like before they even had seasons on it.
Right.
Yeah, when it was just like there.
Yeah.
It was just a thing you played. I remember I worked at a place that was like they had like a group of people that played it together, and they were like, "Man, we need a third, or we need a fourth."
Right.
And it was like, talking like, yeah, we doing this and then talking shit, and I was just like, I want in on this conversation.
Right.
I play. Like, I know a thing or two. Because I've seen a thing or two.
Right.
We are farmers.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I agree though. I hate that. I hate not having a backstory, and then and it's even worse. Like if somebody interrupts the story, and we don't even get to hear the ending.
Yeah. I've been in. I'm like, now I'm thinking about like, bro, what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll haunt me for days.
Yep.
Like I said, I don't know if it's just because I'm overly nosy or if I just need to know like everything. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Complex issue.
Yep.
Should probably go to therapy for.
Right.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video. I appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down on the bottom below. Also, if you're new, make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime new videos upload.
And also, don't forget to hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify. And for exclusive content, we also have a website, which will be in the description below.
Yep.
All right.
All right, we're out of here.
Peace.